Hey, welcome back to episode 2 of my Rome Total War Remastered playthrough. In the last episode, we did some conquering, we expanded a bit, we built up our infrastructure and our economy a little bit before expanding out too far. We got some trades going and all that good stuff. At the end of the last episode, I got the achievement called Make It Rain, which actually means I was declared the richest faction in the game right now, which is pretty awesome considering we only control, what, 5 regions, I guess would be the term, 5 regions, something like that, right? So we got quite a bit of funky stuff going on here. We got a new limit that I'm supposed to blockade this port. So we shall go ahead and try and do that, I suppose. Looks like some other people are already blockading it though, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but let's try it. We'll give it a shot. We'll try and come over here and blockade it. I've mentioned this before, but I hate some of the movement that goes on with your fleets and stuff like that in this game. It's a little funky. We got those guys heading over right away to try and take this settlement here. We have a diplomat right here who's heading up more to the northern side of things. I kind of want to try and make contact with whoever's holding the islands here, the British Isles, right? And go ahead and get some trade and stuff like that going on. Like I said, I've never played Rome before, so I don't know what kind of factions we're going to encounter in what areas of the map, so this should definitely be a fun playthrough, right? So we're going to go ahead, we're going to end the turn. We're going to see what's going on. I want to try and get prepared or possibly even actually execute my moves to take out the whole boot of Rome, right? So the whole Italian peninsula kind of thing that they got going on there, and then get all the way down to where I'm just facing Carthage, and then either become allied with them or go ahead and take them out as well, because I kind of want to get control over, you know, this whole island, which will give us a lot more safety. Looks like we're being sieged there. That's not good. Not good at all. Okay. I would imagine we're probably going to lose that settlement, to be honest. Let me reposition my webcam a little bit here. Yeah. Only 3 units in there, though. We're gonna send these guys over here as kind of backup, and honestly, with those, we might be able to hold them off. And we can't even siege that right now, so I think what we'll do is we'll kind of let these dudes here, I think this is like Germania or something like that, right? I don't know what faction this is. Yeah, Germania. We'll let Germania get control up here, and I'm going to send my army more so towards Spain here, because I know that they're, this is all Gaul controlled stuff, right? So I kind of want to try and take that out a little bit more than I want to do. Excuse me, I want to expand towards Germania. So, oh god, I'm burping a ton. Settlement besieged. Richest faction. What is this? Okay, so Gaul and Germania are actually at war right now, which is really nice. That's going to give me a little bit more freedom to go against the Gauls as well if I have somebody else essentially helping me out at the same time. We need to recruit a bit more in terms of armies and all that good stuff, right? So let's go ahead and get some paved roads going here, and we'll do the same over here. That'll get our town growth going up a little bit, and from there we can then you know, go ahead and get more taxes and stuff like that coming in. So if I look at my financials here as well, you can see we got a decent amount of income coming in. We got 28 units, which are taking quite a bit of upkeep, but that's kind of just something that we'll have to deal with for right now, right? So down here still happy. There's not a whole lot I can do. I really only have 1 to 2, well, just 1 army that's fielded right now. We do have this big army here as well. So you know what? Let's go ahead. Can I recruit archers here? I cannot. So let's go ahead and recruit some... these are basically javelin men. So go ahead and get some of them recruited. I thought I unlocked the... Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Let's go ahead and check out our faction here as well. And something I haven't figured out yet, because if there is a way, I haven't found it, but essentially research and development. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be any, or... Yeah, we'll go ahead and end the turn again. If I'm missing anything important that you guys think is pretty crucial, definitely go ahead and make sure to let me know. I mainly come from the games like Empire, Napoleon, that kind of thing, where you're actually researching and developing, even Shogun. So I find it a little hard to believe that there wouldn't be anything like that in Rome, but then again, I guess in Medieval 2 there wasn't really a system like that either, so maybe it's just kind of something I have to progress, because I'm not exactly sure how to get the better get the better units right now. So we'll figure it out though, we'll figure it out. These guys just have warband, hey? Huh. I can hire some mercenaries, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then with those mercenaries, we're gonna go ahead and fuck these guys up. This general is just 17 years old, so who knows how this is gonna go. I don't have any backup apparently, that should be interesting. Let's go ahead and save this. And then let's go ahead and fight this. I don't really intend on save scumming, I guess. It's just more so in case the game crashes or anything like that. If I lose here, that's gonna kind of be that, right? I'm not really gonna just reload the save and try again type of thing, so we'll have to hope for the best.
These Gauls do not need your fear.
What got going on here?
Barbarian mercenaries, mercenaries.
These guys are just light infantry, hey? And then we got some light cav as well. Okay.
Your reinforcements have arrived. This is hopeful news indeed.
Oh, I do have reinforcements here. I got the Hastati coming in. Okay, nice. So we are perfectly content holding here then. Because hopefully our Hastati will make it over quick enough to be of some use. I found that the sound is a little bit wonky in this game too, right? So sometimes you won't hear like footsteps and stuff like that. It's really weird, but what do you do, I suppose, hey? I don't like this whole wiki system, by the way, where it's like, you know... I wish it was more like the wiki system in Shogun 2. I've already mentioned that, so I won't be a broken record, but hey, it's worth mentioning, right? The game definitely looks a little... It looks dated already too, right? Like, they didn't exactly bring it into modern days graphical fidelity or anything like that. They kind of just retextured stuff. You still have a lot of pop-ins happening on troops, especially... you know, a fair distance away, so like you can see they don't always look the best, that kind of thing, but I mean, what do you expect, right? It is Total War after all. Graphical fidelity isn't the reason we play these games, so we'll go ahead and have our cavalry take the flank over here together. I am perfectly content sacrificing the general here if need be, because I'm not really too worried about him. I got plenty of them sitting around, so that's just less upkeep for me, right? Actually, let's have these guys move up, something like that, and then we'll have the Hastati come in behind them. About 2 rows thick, I think. They're kind of shuffling their troops around and doing some funky stuff. Not sure what their plan is here, but the bonus for us is this all is light infantry, right? So if we get them kind of sandwiched between cavalry and you know, infantry, they won't hold on too long. It'd be different if they were medium or heavy infantry. The downside is that our triarii here are spearmen, and infantry does beat spearmen, so something to keep in mind, I guess. And then we got some more light infantry here. Now if I group these guys, will they walk ahead in the same formation? They will. Okay, perfect. get our cavalry to flank around a little bit more. I actually kind of do love the small scale battles like this, because this is kind of, I don't know, you'd see a lot more like skirmishes and stuff like this, right? Like just kind of people having at it. You wouldn't see the big 20,000 strong armies so much, right? I do like the AI though. Look, like they have warband back here covering their back end. They got this warband moving around to cover their flank. And they're kind of reacting very well to seeing me actually flank them. Whereas in a lot of the older Total War games, they're just kind of like standing there, right? Not really doing much, and it doesn't really make for a very tactical experience. But this is pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and get our infantry coming in a little bit closer here. We just need to get our cavalry. I think I said infantry. Just need to get everyone moving up a little bit so the Hastati can be in range as well. I'll move the Hastati a little bit closer because we should be able to start firing right away here. And as soon as the Hastati start going, they should start charging in as well. Oh, they're pulling back. Okay. There we go, we'll move them in a bit closer here. They're trying to charge down my general's unit, which didn't work for them, but there we go. Now the Hastati are going to start firing. At least they should. They didn't have fire at will on for some reason. Boom. Now we'll get our general coming in here and our cavalry. And we're just going to straight up charge into the back of these guys. We'll get the Triarii freed up first. Once the Triarii are good to go, they'll come around and flank on the back end here as well. They're actually pulling back their guys since our cavalry's charging, so that's smart on their part.
The enemy general is running away.
And we are going to retreat our general here right away.
It's beyond belief.
We are gonna...
The enemy army is in flight.
Okay, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue.
From the battlefield.
They're all running, but we're gonna continue just because I want to get as many prisoners as possible. And I don't want to have to fight this army in the future. So if we kill more of them now, that's less of them left to survive on the map, right? So we lost very, very few men in that battle too, and most of the men we did end up losing were mercenaries, which I'm not entirely worried about, and I honestly wouldn't mind disbanding after this battle. I'm super happy we didn't lose our general either. I know he said he was kind of disposable, but in the end I am happy we didn't lose him. Gotta pop my neck, don't mind me. Ooh. Damn. You guys ever get that feeling in your neck where it's like super, super stiff, right? And you just kind of, you gotta pop it, but it won't really pop. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. We're gonna send our mercenaries here after them. Barbarian cavalry. And we got our general that's gonna take this warband out, perfect. No, we lost maybe a dozen or two men there. Meanwhile, they are getting absolutely slaughtered. And for anyone who doesn't know, you definitely want to make sure that you chase them down after a battle like this, because then this actually affects how many men survive in the units. So if I were to completely kill a unit here, then that unit is completely decimated on the campaign screen as well. So definitely something you want to make sure you do, something that's super useful. And at any time, you can just go ahead and hit exit battle. Alright, perfect. So now the Gauls, I want to keep saying the barbarians, but you know, same thing. They are retreating, so that is good. Can I recruit new mercenaries over here? No. Because it is regionally based, so if I were to go here, can I do it? No, apparently not. Right, so we don't have anything in the training queue here either. We have a couple equites. Town Watch, Hastati. We have some Hastati already. We have some Triarii. I'm honestly going to recruit a couple of peasant units just to be kind of cannon fodder if we ever have to charge archers or anything like that. And then over here we're going to recruit we're going to retrain these Town Watch, I guess, because why not? Let's go ahead. We will end this turn. What wouldn't be a bad idea either, actually, is getting peace with the Gauls and then kind of turning my focus on the Romans themselves, so I can become the dominant house, right? Because as time goes on, the other Roman factions are just going to become more powerful as well, so that's something to keep in mind. We have this guy who's our ally. These guys are also our ally. Where are my diplomats at?
Noble master?
This guy's up there. Okay, we're gonna send this diplomat down here. And we'll use him basically to take a look around, see if we can get some stuff going on there. Okay, so we're gonna send everyone here. Well, this is the big determining factor, I guess. Do I want to start marching on Rome? Or do I want to start fighting the Gauls? I'd say let's see if we can make peace with the Gauls, if we can. I make them a payment of like 1,500 bucks, and they'll take it.
Surely you jest.
Okay. So they don't want to end the fighting yet. They are super hostile, which is fair. I've been fighting them quite a bit, right? They're not happy with me. We're gonna use our merchant here as kind of a makeshift spy, right? So we're gonna send our army over here. I think we're gonna try and get Segestica, not to be confused with Segesta or anything, you know. Let's go ahead and put them in there. Can I retrain any of them? No, apparently not. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. Let's just cue that for building. What do we have here for an army? Well, these are town watch. I don't really want those, so I'm gonna move those guys over there. Got some more peasants being recruited, apparently. Nice. That should be it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and end the turn again. We shall see how things go from here. The House of Scipii and Brutii are what we're going to have to take on at some point in the near future, so hopefully that can go well for us. I don't know. I would have probably rather made peace with the Gauls and taken out the Romans right now, honestly, if I had my choice in events, but apparently I really don't, so actually.
Without delay.
Yeah, these are just...
Orders, forward! Can't do it, sir! Prepare for battle! Attack!
Ooh.
Yes. You're on.
We're gonna start sending this diplomat up over this way here. Okay.
Can I be of service?
Can you go and acquire something like any sort of trade goods over here? Gold. Go get the gold, my friend. We're gonna try and take Segestica in the next coming turns here. Let's go ahead and... What am I trying to do here? I want that. There we go. Let's get a unit of just town... Well, no. Let's get a unit of, like, peasants here, since they're fairly cheap. Just to kind of make sure our public order stays in check, right? So... Can I build anything here? I can. Let's go ahead and... get a port being constructed. We're still building here. Still got building going on everywhere, pretty much. Alright, that is fine. Go ahead and end the turn. Something I've noticed so far about this game is there's a very distinct lack of minor factions, and instead what they've done is they've just made it kind of generic rebels all across the map, which I'm not really a big fan of, because in all the other Total War games you actually have proper fledged minor factions, and then the rebels only pop up from Poor Town Order, right? Whereas in this, all the minor factions kind of are just the rebels, so something to keep in mind. Different strokes for different folks, I suppose, right? Oh my god, we got another army here. That one is quite a bit bigger, I'm afraid. So, we are now going to have to send these guys over here. I'm getting mighty tired of these god-forsaken Gauls. This is already being sieged, oh my god. I don't think there's a hope in hell they lose the siege battle. You would hope not, at least. Although apparently Germania is over here struggling to actually capture that settlement as well, so who knows, right? If they're pushing up from this way, though, I'm just going to send my troops back over that way to try and fight them there. We got some allied merchants here, which is okay for now. They won't be allied for that much longer, right? I can't really... Well, maybe I can. Try and recruit somebody here. Try and recruit some equites. I don't think it'll recruit while we're under siege, though, but who knows. It's worth a try, right? Who do we got here? We have... Britannia. Go ahead and engage here, see if we can get some trade rights.
A most generous proposal.
Yes, nice, nice. Map information, would you care to exchange,
What do you
sir?
consider?
I would not. The most I'm willing to give is 1,000 if you don't want that.
A most generous proposal.
Okay, good. I think that's good for now. Now we know where they are and where all their settlements are, so that helps out a little bit. We can see who's where, kind of what's what, right? And it also unlocks a bit of the Gaul settlements for us as well, since they're next door to each other, right? Let's go ahead and end the turn here. My room is actually getting super hot, and I'm starting to break a bit of a sweat, so this isn't good, lads. This isn't good. It's always super cold in my room until I want it to be, right? It's usually how it goes.
Dear friend.
Alliance and trade rights with Germania. You know what? I will take that.
Our thanks.
I have no intent on backstabbing them at any point in the near future. And the more allies I have, the more that will possibly join me in the fight against, you know, the other Roman factions when I decide to go that way. So just something to keep in mind. We'll get our merchant down here. Onto the gold. What just happened there? My merchant just fucking die? Okay. So, apparently I unintentionally tried to do a buyout there and it failed miserably. We are still under siege here by those fine men. Okay. We will go ahead and save this one. Perfect, and we are going to fight this. At least you guys can't say that there's not a lot of battles going on, right?
Brave warriors! I have won great renown through leading men to victory. I see no reason to change the habits of a lifetime today. Today we go into battle against the Gauls. Warriors both worthy and brave in equal measure. On this field stand 1 in 4 of our people's warriors. We are enough then to win great honor and do great service. This and more I have no...
Alright. Oh, that was actually a pretty damn good pep talk. What do we got going on here? The peasants. I love how they're not even in like a proper, you know, group or anything like that. We're gonna get the equites and my general to kind of come over here and hold the flank. I kind of want the general in the middle though, and then the equites on the side, something like that. We'll group these guys up, lock their formation. We're gonna have the Hastati. We're gonna have the Hastati and the Triarii hold the front line here, right? And then we're gonna have our Velites kind of bring up the area right behind them. Peasants are gonna be in front as the cannon fodder. We're gonna have our war dogs hold the right flank. And then we are going to select all of these, group them, and lock their formation as well. Start our battle.
Reinforcements have arrived, but our
Nice, alright.
take part in the battle.
We are going to have this general come up behind. We're going to get our other cav to come up here as well. And then we're going to have our infantry just rush over here ASAP, essentially. Hopefully be able to give us some support. So I'm going to have these guys kind of get out on the flank to start worrying those troops a little bit more. They have a pretty big army, to be honest. They've got a lot of war bands coming in here. Bit of skirmishers. Mainly just light spearmen though, which I'm perfectly okay with. Well, those are kind of infantry, I guess, but you know, I'm perfectly okay with that, honestly. We're going to group these guys up as well, lock their formation. And I'm going to have them kind of come and take the right flank here. So this is kind of where our empire has dominance because we have range, whereas they only have like one skirmisher, right? So something to keep in mind. I'm going to then have my infantry, of course, here move up a little bit. And our reinforcement infantry is not screwing around, so that's really nice to see. The reinforcements got here in very good time. And not to mention, we also have our war dogs, right? So these are definitely going to help when we release these into, you know, the rows of men on their side, especially since they're lightly armored. The war dogs are going to make very quick work of them, hopefully. Okay, so they're bringing their skirmishers up. We're going to go ahead and get our war dogs moving up here as well. We're going to have one unit of war dogs try and get into that skirmisher band there. There we go, the dogs are going in. I love the music, it's perfectly timed for this. Dude, that was awesome. I love that. So now the dogs are all engaging them, right? They're starting to win, actually, so we're going to get our peasants to go in and help, too. Those units are kind of just cannon fodder, so I don't really care if the peasants get engaged or not. And we're going to then have our general units try and wrap around a little bit more here. Basically, complete the wrap, right? So... and this should be their skirmishers going down here. Because we do have kind of just a sea of peasants coming in to help. They're not great troops, but you know what? They work. And that is the peasants actually, or the skirmishers retreating. So we're going to pull our peasants back. And the war dogs just keep going, right? They don't stop for nothing. We're going to release this next set of war dogs on them. And we're going to have the peasants come in as well to help out the dogs. Are they wavering? They're routing. We're gonna have these infantry units move up, these ones move up, and then these men are going to come over here and take this flank. I want my dog handlers to get back here, please. Okay, so our Velites should start firing missiles into the back of those guys there as well, I would imagine, which will be nice. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Oh shit. Our general's unit is being engaged here. Get out of there. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Run. Get out of here. These guys are being engaged as well. I didn't even notice that. I was too busy admiring the visual effects. We're gonna go ahead, keep chasing them down. These guys, get the hell out of here. You guys just fall back here for now. Peasants, come in after them. We're gonna have these guys all kind of rush into them there. Peasants keep fighting. We are gonna have the Triarii and our Hastati go and help them. And then, yeah, something like that. Basically gonna try and charge them in the back real quick. Our peasants are still fighting and all that good stuff. We're gonna go ahead and get this Hastati unit to go take these guys on. This general unit, move over here if you can. These guys are gonna try and take out that light cav. That cav is just charging straight into the back. Perfect. Starting to shake them.
The enemy general flees. Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too. Great God, praise.
Well, we killed the general.
General is killed.
Nice.
Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
And that is pretty much everybody routing. Go ahead and have you guys target them. You guys just kind of chill. You guys, yeah, keep going after them. Go track them down. Nice. That's how we do it, ladies and gents. Another very low cost victory, so I'm very happy taking that. Come on. You guys are probably tired, eh? Yeah, winded. I don't want to let them get away, though. Cannot happen. Almost there. Come on. There we go. There we go. Boom. Charged into the back.
The gods be praised.
Let's go.
The enemy's hearts are full of fear and now they flee.
And now it is nothing but defeat for the Gauls. Because screw them. Screw them and their shitty little big armies. And there's our general, actually, hey? Looking all amazing with his plumage. You'll love to see it. And we will go ahead and exit the battle now after we kill almost all of them. Killed 936 men, lost about 200. That is not bad. I am okay taking that. That is a very good victory. Perfect. The siege is over, lads. It is broken.
Orders?
Can I retrain anybody? I don't think so. But
Imperator. Move out. We can't do that, sir. Orders? Engage the enemy. Move out. Attack!
alright, we're gonna go ahead and end this turn again. I'm sending my armies out now to do some expansion. We're gonna try and do some aggressive expansion here while we're at it. We got about 10 minutes more left in the episode, lads. Alright.
Sir!
They have actually sieged right here with a very small army, and I have a strong feeling that they're not actually going to be able to take it, so we shall wait and see. There is this Masalalia or something like that it's called here. We're going to go ahead and try and advance downwards on that, I suppose. Let's get a couple more men being recruited here as well. Just since the bloody Gauls are trying to expand in towards our territory right now, and we don't like that very much. No, we do not. Something like that. I don't seem to have access to Triarii yet, which is a little strange, but let's go ahead and keep getting stuff built here. Go ahead and get a port being constructed there. Let's go ahead and get land clearance there. We still got construction going on there. Perfect. These fine lads are going to swing down this way. Ooh. We got another army just chilling in the woodworks here. Okay. Well, now we must take them out. I like fighting these battles because auto-resolve tends to make you lose more men than you should, and I'm not really a fan of losing good men, so, you know, fighting tends to be the optimal way to go, to say the least.
The seer has been consulted, but his vision is clouded. Today we've done it! On my order!
Alrighty. We're going to try and do something sort of similar to last time. We'll have our cavalry group up over there. We will have our peasants and war dogs hold the middle. And then we will have our Hastati and our Triarii hold right behind. We will have our Velites hold right behind them. Perfect, and we will start the battle. Let's have these guys go ahead and just kind of march straight in here. Oh, they are charging at us actually. Okay. Might be worth just holding on then. We are going to take the flank, of course, because why wouldn't we? For anyone who doesn't know, if you're trying to do what I'm doing right now, just use your directional arrow keys instead of your mouse click, and it will move your group in a specific way. And if you move it side to side, it actually, you know, moves it side to side. So, cool little feature for y'all in case you didn't know that. Why is that one group of Equites lagging so far behind? We'll probably get our war dogs unleashed here and then have our peasants just crash their lines. Because in no way am I worried about the peasant population. Right? They are nothing but cannon fodder right now, so we are going to charge them in. And then we're just going to pull our war dog handlers back here and ungroup them. Same thing with our peasants, actually. We'll let them do their thing. We're gonna have our infantry move up. That way they can start slinging in pilas over the top, hopefully. Moving a little bit closer, lads. Somewhere like right there. Good work. And now their warband's going to try and engage our general, our infantry, or sorry, our cavalry. We're just going to pull them back. Not much they can do if we're running. And they are broken now, so that is good. You love to see it. Imagine just turning around and running and you're still being chased down by a bunch of war dogs. Like, that would be terrifying. Like, just a sea of dogs coming after you still. My god. Get out of there, man. They're throwing their pilas in and then they should charge right away, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. You love to see it. I'll actually have them come back over here real quick. We're gonna have this hostati and this hostati go and engage them. And we're gonna have these guys come over here to flank and hopefully help take out their... Come on. Can somebody get within range here? So one thing I don't like about missile infantry hybrids is the fact that their AI is a little funky like this, but... Let's go engage them. It's not that hard. We'll have our general charge into the back of this because we're going to have our Triarii engaging this warband anyways, so... They should rout within a couple of seconds once they get charged in the back. And of course this other cluster here is already pretty much dead. So our cav is going to charge into these guys. And then they're going to get pinched on both sides by infantry, so they are instantly routing. You love to see it. And we killed their general. You love to see it. Yeah, absolutely. You love to see it. And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. That is battle over. Oh, big yawn coming in here. Oh. Nice. Perfect. Now we're gonna have our troops kind of nestle their way down that way to take out the other army. Yeah. Can we recruit any mercenaries? We can. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Because we do be needing those mercenaries though. And it looks like we're gonna lose a bit of money this turn, but that's fine. We're doing a bunch of construction and all that good stuff, so a little bit of loss is to be expected. Gonna go ahead and end the turn. After this next turn, that will probably end the video, so let's see if we can get anything exciting going on. I know I didn't really expand anywhere, but you know what? It works, right? I like to do it slow, methodical, kind of go from there. Yes, man. Oh, I'm super tired apparently, even though I slept like 10 hours last night, but that's how it be. An army of Gauls snuck through somehow, so we're gonna have to go and take out those disgusting peasants. We should actually be able to do it with our defending. We're just gonna auto-resolve this. Average defeat? So this is why I don't like
Imperator,
auto-resolving.
the enemy.
Go ahead and save this just in case it gives us a terrible, you know, outcome. Yeah, okay. That's more like it. These guys just got their asses handed to them though. Wow.
Sir,
Now we shall head back down this way, see if we can take some people out. We have Unit Town Watch here. We have some Hastati working their way up. Let's go ahead and recruit a couple more Equites and Hastati, just because I do need to get some reinforcements and relief to that the military force that's out there, right? They're still sieging here, so I think what they're trying to do is just starve them out. Because if they starve them out, they'll probably end up winning the battle, but we shall see. Let's go ahead and check our finances. We're still sitting pretty good. Take this settlement for the glory of the Empire. Okay. I got you.
fleet ready.
I don't think I'll be able to do that, but unless I were to send this army down right now. We might as well. Who is this? Is this Broody? Yeah. Well, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here, folks. If you guys enjoyed, let me know down in the comments section below. I'm having a lot of fun doing this playthrough right now. It's kind of content on my channel that we wouldn't really get otherwise, right? Because I'm playing a lot of Raid Shadow Legends recently. You know, all that good stuff. If you guys want to stay up to date with that, I have whole playlists generated for just Raid Shadow Legends. There's going to be a playlist for this video type as well. So just go ahead and follow those playlists, put them on autoplay, whatever you want to do if you want to listen to it in the background. Like I said, hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day. Stay safe out there, right? It's a crazy world. We've been over this many times in every video. You know, I'll catch you guys in the next video.